I say based off the music, we're already off to a great start. This is going to get extremely depressing, chat. Extremely. So please, enjoy the ride. Anyway, 안녕하세요, koso. Nathan, UF, Wrong, CT, Ari. Welcome to the stream. Just enjoy the chaos. Welcome to KATAWA SHOUJO, which is it's a VN. It's a VN. That I might go into full voice actor. No, I'm going to full voice actor mode for this one. It's been a while since we played a VN. I know we played I Wanna Be a Game Dev, but this is an old classic VN like this. I'm already kind of sad just by hearing this music, so yeah, a bit. But hey, let's see what happens. So we're starting soon. I started at this time, 10 a.m. because 10 p.m. Eastern, because I know this is the time that I don't want people to miss the start of this game. Probably. So I give people time to do whatever after school, after work stuff they need to do. Alter 0 spoilers and backseating, please. Thank you. Yeah, this is an old game. It was released in 2012, but they re-released it on Steam last year. So let's see what happens. This is an old game. 2012 game. But I think I'm not covering the I'm pretty sure I'm not covering the capture here, but if I need to move the screen to the left, I can like this. If that's preferable. I could probably do that so we see more of the screen here. But yeah. Oh, I see. Well, don't say anything about the Flash game. That might spoil the characters. Just watch and relax. And we'll see what happens. Right, there we go. I'm already getting a bit sad. I haven't even started yet. How's the background music, the voice ratio, by the way? I need to make sure my voice is extra loud and that the background music's like half percentage. I think we should be good. Yeah, we're good. All right. Okay. A light breeze causes the naked branches overhead to rattle like wooden wind chimes. This is a popular retreat for couples this summer. Whoa. Hold on, I need to find my voice. Pa. Pa. Okay. This is a popular retreat for couples in the summer. The deciduous trees provide a beautiful green canopy. far out of sight of teachers and fellow students. But now, in late winter, it feels like I'm standing under a pile of kindling. I breathe into my cupped hands and rub them together fiercely to prevent them from numbing in this cold. Just how long am I expected to wait out here, anyway? I'm sure the note said 4 p.m. Ah yes, the note. Slipped between the pages of my math book. Thank you so much, Ari. Now I can't read English properly. Oh my god, I actually cannot read English properly now because of this girl. I have to stop after saying the and math. Because I said the and math. Thanks. Now I'm always conscious with how I'm reading. This is your fault. You did this. You did this. Out of like the 100, 200 Americans I've interacted with, you're the only one who pointed it out. God damn it. You did this, Ari. Hold on. I need to be cancelled? Probably. Anyway. Ah yes, the note. The note. See? Can't speak anymore. Slipped between the pages of my math book while I wasn't looking. As far as cliches go, I'm more of a fan of the letter in the locker, but at least this way shows a bit of initiative. As I ponder the meaning of the note, the snowfall gradually thickens. The snowflakes silently falling from the white painted sky are the only sign of time passing in this stagnant world. Their slow descent upon the frozen forest makes it seem like time has slowed to a crawl. The rustling of dry snow underfoot startles me, interrupting the quiet mood. Someone is approaching me from behind. Hi. Who's this? Isao? You came. A hesitating, barely audible question. However, I recognize the owner of that dainty voice instantly. I feel my heart skip a beat. It's a voice I've listened to hundreds of times, but never as more than an eavesdropper to a conversation. I turn to face this voice, the voice of my dreams, and my heart begins to race. Whoa, bro, isn't it too early? You're already racing. Oh my god, we have art. Oh my god. Oh, we actually have art to look at. Crazy. Ionako. I got a note telling me to wait here. It was yours. Damn it. I spent all afternoon trying to come up with a good line and that was the result. Pathetic. Yes. I asked a friend to give you that note. I'm so glad you got it. A shy, joyous smile that makes me so tense I couldn't move a single muscle even if I tried. Uh-oh. Hold on, chat. YouTube is being funny. Who's on YouTube right now? Raise hands. Just need to double check to make sure this thing's working. YouTube people watching who can raise their hands, give me a sign. Okay, there's UF. YouTube people. Just UF? Just UF? Holy fuck. Really? CT's here. Lag? It's not the lag. It's... There's no game lag. My avatar isn't lagging. The game isn't lagging. No, that's not the issue. It's just the chat is weird right now. No, I said CT. What? Am I delayed? Hello? Is there delay on YouTube side? Chat, say 1. Chat, say 1. Okay, well, UF's not delayed. CT took a while, but... No, because you said fuck me, I guess, when I already said your name like minutes ago. Like, the delay for YouTube should be like 10 to 15 seconds. Or like... What? 10 seconds, like, yeah, 10 seconds at most, not a minute. Okay. We're good now, I think. Okay, listen to me carefully, chat. And, yeah, say 1. UF's message came 10 seconds later. Okay, so my delay presumption is correct. CT's message came 18 seconds later. Okay, well, that's fine. Delay's normal. for some people. Okay, anyway. My heart is pounding now, as if it were trying to burst out from my chest and claim this girl for itself. Jesus, you just... Already? So, here we are, out in the cold. Once again, the wind stirs up the branches. The cacophonous noise is music to my ears. My internet's so bad, you have a minute. I don't think that affects that. Iwanako flinches ever so softly against the gust of wind. Sorry, my throat is really bad right now. As it passes, she rights herself, as if supported by some new confidence. Her eyes lock with mine and she lazily twirls her long, dark hair around her finger. All the while, the anxious beating of my heart grows louder. My throat is tight. I doubt I could even force a word out if I tried. You see, I wanted to know if you'd go out with me. Yo, your heart, relax, bro. I stand there, motionless, save for my pounding heart. I want to say something in reply, but my vocal cords feel like they've been stretched beyond the breaking point. Isa? I reach up to try to massage my throat, but it's only sent spikes of blinding pain along my arms. Yeah, that's a very familiar that's a familiar feeling. Isa! My whole body freezes, save for my eyes, which shoot open in terror. Hiso! I can't scream. Right back, mom calling me. Okay. The beating in my chest suddenly stops, and I go weak at the knees. The world around me, the canopy of bare branches, the dull winter sky, Iwanako running towards me, all these fade to black. The last things I remember before slipping away are the sounds of Iwanako screaming for help and the incessant clatter of the branches above. We have an opening? Oh shit. Chat, we actually have an anime opening. Hey. Sort of. There's still images so far. Mike in... What do you mean he animated the FMV? What? Him? Oh boy. Oh, okay. Well, that came out of left field as well. It's been 4 months since my heart attack. In that whole time, I can probably count the times I've left this hospital room unsupervised on one hand. 4 months is a pretty long time when you're left alone with your thoughts. So, I've had plenty of time to come to terms with my situation. Arrhythmia. A strange word. A foreign, alien one. One that you don't want to be in the same room with. A rare condition. It causes the heart to act erratically and occasionally beat way too fast. It can be fatal. Apparently, I've had it for a long time. They said it was a miracle that I was able to go on so long without anything happening. Is that really a miracle? I guess it was supposed to make me feel better, more appreciative of my life. It really didn't do anything to cheer me up. My parents, I think, were hit harder by the news than I was. They practically had 2 hemorrhages apiece. I had already had a full day by then to digest everything. To them, it was all fresh. They were even willing to sell our house in order to pay for a cure. Of course, there isn't a cure. Because of the late discovery of this condition, I've had to stay at the hospital to recuperate from the treatments. When I was first admitted, it felt as if I was missed. For about a week, my room in the ward was full of flowers, balloons, and cards. But the visitors soon dwindled and all the get well gifts began trickling down to nothing shortly after. I realized that the only reason I'd gotten so many cards and flowers was because sending me their sympathy had been turned into a class project. Maybe some people were genuinely concerned, but I doubt it. Even in the beginning, I barely had visitors. By the end of the first month, only my parents came by on a regular basis. Iwanako was the last to stop visiting. After 6 weeks, I never saw her again. We never had that much to talk about when she visited, anyway. We didn't touch the subject that was between us on that snowy day ever again. The hospital? It's not really a place I'd like to live in. The doctors and nurses feel so impersonal and faceless. I guess it's because they're in a hurry and they have a million other patients waiting for them. But it makes me feel uncomfortable. For the first month or so, I asked the head cardiologist every time I saw him for a rough estimate of when I'd be able to leave. He never answered anything in a straightforward way, but told me to wait and see if the treatment and surgeries worked. So, I idly observed the scar that those surgeries had left on my chest slowly change its appearance over time, thinking of it as some kind of an omen. I still asked the head cardiologist about leaving, but my expectations are low enough now that I'm not disappointed anymore when I don't get a reply. The way he shuffles around the answer shows that there's at least some hope. At some point, I stopped watching TV. I don't know why. I just did. Oh, ちょっと待って。Hold on. Maybe it was the wrong kind of escapism for my situation. I started reading instead. There was a small library at the end of the hospital. Fuck, where did I pull that out of? Although it was more like a storeroom for books. I began working my way through it, one small stack at a time. After consuming them, I would go back for more. I found that I liked reading and I think I even became a bit addicted. I started feeling naked without a book in my hands. But I loved the stories. That was what my life was like. The days became increasingly harder to distinguish from each other, differing only by the book I was reading and the weather outside. It felt like time blurred into some kind of gooey mask I was trapped inside, instead of moving within. A week would go by without me really noticing it. Sometimes I'd pause in realization that I didn't know what day of the week it was. But other times, all the things that surrounded me would painfully crash into my consciousness through the barrier of nonchalance I had set up for myself. The pages of my book would start to feel sharp and burning hot, and the heaviness in my chest would become so hard to bear that I had to put the book aside and just lay down for a while, looking at the ceiling as if I was going to cry. But that happened only rarely, and I couldn't even cry. Today, the doctor comes in and gives me a smile. Welcome back, Yev. He seems excited, but not very. It's like he's trying to make an effort to be happy on my behalf. My parents are here. It's been a few days since I've last seen them. Both of them are even sort of dressed up. Is this supposed to be some kind of special occasion? It's not a party. There's this ritual the head cardiologist has. He takes his time, sorting his papers, then setting them aside as if to make a point of the pointlessness of what he just did. Then, he casually sits down on the edge of the bed next to mine. He looks me in the eyes for a moment. Hello, Hisao. How are you today, Hisao? I don't answer him, but I smile a little. Back at him. I believe that you can go home. Your heart is stronger now, and with some precautions, you should be fine. You have all your medications sorted out. I'll give your father the prescription. The doctor hands a sheet of paper to my dad, whose expression turns wooden as he reads it quickly. So many. I take it from his hand and take a look myself, feeling numb. How am I supposed to react to this? The absurdly long list of medications staring back at me from the paper seems insurmountable. They all blend together in a sea of letters. Oh shit! Yo! I see a couple that I took myself. Ooh. Yeah, there's propanolol over there, which I did use a lot. Yeah, no, a lot of these, butyl, yeah, these are heart medications. I'm very familiar with these. God damn. This is insane. Side effects, adverse effects, contraindications, and dosages are listed line after line. With cold precision. I try to read them, but it's so futile. This list hits a little too close to home. Yep. You can see now why this game was recommended to me. I can't understand any of it. Attempting to only makes me feel sicker. All this for the rest of my life. Every day. I'm afraid that this is the best we can do at this point. However, new medications are always being developed. So, I wouldn't be surprised to see that list fade over the years. Years? What kind of confidence booster is that? I'd have felt better if you hadn't said anything at all. Also, I've spoken with your parents and we believe that it would be best if you don't return to your old school. What? Please calm down, is all. Listen to what the doctor has to say. Oh, that's that, not the doctor. Please calm down, is all. Listen to what the doctor has to say. Calm down? The way he says it tells me he knew full well that I wouldn't like it. Am I going to be homeschooled? Whatever my concern shows, it's ignored. We all understand that your education is paramount. However, I don't think that it's wise for you to be without supervision. At least not until we're sure that your medication is suitable. So I've spoken to your parents about a transfer. It's a school called Yamaku Academy that specializes in dealing with disabled students. Disabled? What? It has a 24-hour nursing staff and it's only a few minutes from a highly regarded general hospital. The majority of students live on the campus. Think of it as a boarding school of sorts. It's designed to give students a degree of independence while keeping help nearby. Independence? It's a school for disabled kids. Don't try to disguise that fact. If it was really that free, there wouldn't be a 24-hour nursing staff, and you wouldn't make a hospital being nearby a selling point. Of course, that's only you want to go, but your mother and I really aren't able to homeschool you. We went out there and had a look a couple of weeks back. I think you'd like it. Looks like I really don't have a choice. Compared to other heart problems, people with your condition usually tend to live long lives. You'll need a job one day, and this is a good opportunity to continue your education. This isn't an opportunity. Don't call it an opportunity. Don't call it a goddamn opportunity. Well, you should be excited at the chance to go back to school. I remember you wanted to return to school, and while it's not the same one, special school, that's an insult. That is what I want to say. It's a step down. It's not what you think. All of the students there are pretty active, in their own sort of way. It's geared towards students that can still get around and learn, but just need a little help in one way or another. Your father's right, and many of the graduates of the school have gone on to do amazing things. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. One of my colleagues in another hospital is a graduate. I don't care. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. That's what a disability is. I really hate that something so important was decided for me. But what can I do about it? A normal life is out of the question now. It's funny. I'd always thought my life was actually kind of boring. But now I miss it. I want to protest. I want to blame this lack of reaction on shock or fatigue. I could easily yell out something now. Something about how I can go back to school anyway. But no. Oh shit. I don't say anything. The fact is that I know now it's futile. I look around the room. I already posture check. Thanks anyway. Appreciate it, sweetie. Hold on, just give me a bit. I look around the room, feeling very tired of all this. The hospital, doctors, my condition, everything. I don't see anything that would make me feel any different. There really isn't a choice. I know this, but the thought of going to a disabled school, what are those even like? Oh, Chess, wow, you missed a lot. TLDR, our protagonist has a heart condition, which is hits close to home because I'm very familiar with that feeling, and now he has to go to a school that he's not familiar with. But welcome. As much as I try to put a positive spin on this, it's very difficult. But let me try. A clean slate isn't a bad thing. That's all I can think of to get me through this. At least I still have something, even if it's a special school. It's something. It's a fresh start, and my life isn't over. It would be a mistake to just resign myself to thinking that. At the very least, I'll try to see what my new life will look like. I also suggest watching the past 37 minutes because when you do on the VOD, because there's more context to that. You're still late, by the way. I'm just saying, the reason I started at 10 p.m. Eastern is so that more people would be ready for this journey. I don't think it matters if I start at 10 or 9. Goddamn, maybe I should start at 11 or something. You're late, Chess. Go in that corner right there. The one with the brown seat, that's yours. The very least, I'll try to see what my new life will look like. Yeah, that chair was originally white. Yo, what the hell? They're looking clean. He's so slender. He's so tall. I got a Steam achievement. Finish the prologue. Oh, sweet. Wow, this is a fancy looking gate. The gate looked far too pompous for what it was. In fact, gates in general seem to do that, but this one especially so. Red bricks, black wrought iron, and grey plaster assembled into a whole that didn't feel welcoming at all. I wondered if it looked like what a gate for a school should look like, but couldn't really decide. Probably no. Of course, I didn't want to get stuck on thinking about the gate for too long, so I entered through it with a brisk pace that felt surprisingly good. Moving forward feels good. So I walked towards the main building of Yamaku Academy with this brisk pace. I'm alone, as my parents are taking my stuff to the dorms, and there's supposed to be someone waiting for me. Must be a British school in disguise. To be fair, most of Japan were British occupied for quite a while, so a lot of British influence did stay in Japan. I wouldn't be surprised that there are schools that look like this. In fact, I think... No, the university I went to didn't look like this. Pretty new one. The grounds are incredibly lush, filled with green. It doesn't feel like the kind of grounds a school would have. More like a park, with a clean walkway going past trees and the smell of fresh cut grass and other park-like things. Yeah, no, you get the brown chair, Chess, I'm sorry. Just don't move around too much in that chair. It's pretty moist. First college you went to? Oh, hell yeah. Get the red and white. Words like clean and hygienic pop into my mind. It makes me shudder. I don't want to sit in the brown chair. No, you're sitting in the brown chair. I'm sorry. I already gave you time to join in. Okay, I already gave you time to join in on the stream by pushing stream back by an hour. And even with pushing it back by an hour, you're still late by 40 minutes. Nah, you get the brown chair. I shake them off. Stay open-minded now. It's your new life. You have to take it as it comes. I was watching High School DxD. Yeah. Which you can pause, or it's not airing live now, is it? Is it airing at a time slot? Are you watching on cable? That's what I tell myself. A few big buildings loom behind the leafy canopies. Too big and too many for just a school. You don't? Chess. We watch anime on websites now, where we could watch it at any time. We don't watch live cable anymore. At least me. Pretty sure my mom still does. Everything seems off. It's different from what I thought I knew about schools. It's an uncanny valley. Even though I was told this is my new school, in the back of my head it doesn't feel like one. I wonder if the feeling is real, or caused by my expectations of a school for the disabled. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone else here. It's kinda eerie. Viruses? No one's asking you to download anime. There are places to stream it, you know? It makes me wish there was somebody here so I could anchor myself to something tangible instead of having this feeling that I stepped into another dimension. The trees hum with the wind and the green hues flashing all around me catch my attention. It makes me think about hospitals again. How they say that the operating rooms are painted green because green is a calming color. So why am I feeling so anxious, despite all this greenery? Nah, you deserve the brown chair. Only after I stand in front of the haughty main building, I surprised myself realizing why the gate bothered me. It was the last chance I had to turn back, even if I had no life I could return to. But still, after entering, there was absolutely no way I could go back anymore. Feeling nervous, and with this realization set in my head, I opened the front door. Look, chat. Look. Forgive me if I feel a bit off tonight on this stream. I'll be trying my best to commentate and read this VN with as many voices as I can. So I'm sorry, Chess, for putting this on you. I know that seems unreasonable to ask you to be here on the start of the stream. No, this isn't a physical thing, this is a mental thing. I know it's harsh on you to tell you to be here at the start of the stream, but I just needed people to be here. I just wanted to see people here with me because yesterday I found out that my mom is in the emergency room. My mom's in the hospital, and just bear with me, please. So yeah, that's why I feel a bit off, and that's why I'm very touchy with people being late to chat right now, because I just need chat to be here for me right now. Yeah, so my apologies if I seem a bit touchy tonight. Yeah, her blood pressure was 200 over 100. And her blood pressure is 200 over 100, and she has subconjunctival hemorrhaging. So pretty bad. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I hope she's fine. I have called her already last night. We talked a bit, and she already has her medication, and they just need to watch over her for a bit and observe her condition. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. A tall man with bad posture notices me as I enter. We're the only people in the lobby, so it's only logical. Thanks for that, Bats. Sorry, this tall man kind of scared me a bit. You must be... Nikki. Nakai. So you are. Excellent. I'm your homeroom and science teacher. My name is Mutto. Welcome. No, this dude definitely banned from playground. Hey, yo, don't be like that to him, bro. Probably going through a lot right now. Thanks, we appreciate it. We exchange a handshake that is neither firm nor sloppy, and he looks at his watch. The nurse asks you for a brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that now. Oh, should I go later? Yes, afternoon is probably fine. We should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting already. Waiting for me? I don't really like being the center of attention, but I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this. Somehow, not knowing what is waiting for me makes me feel really nervous. Thinking of this, I almost miss what the teacher is saying. Also, this is also a romance VN, so we can romantically chase after. Yeah, romantically chase is such a crude term. We can have a romantic interest and form feelings and memories with them. Thinking of this, I almost miss what the teacher is saying. Do you want to introduce yourself to the class? Yeah. Of course. Yeah, sure. I mean, isn't that normal? Of course, but not everyone likes to be at the center of attention. I'm probably one of those people, but I guess I should be the one to give the first impression of myself. Right, but it's no problem. Let's go then. My heart is pounding in my chest and it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow the teacher up the stairs. The third door down the third floor corridor is marked as the classroom for class 3-3. Muto opens the door and enters. Whoa, painting jump scare. Oh, I don't like that. Oh. Came out of nowhere. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late again. I hesitate for a split second at the door, freezing on the spot. Get a grip. That's a big step, I know that. But there isn't any point to worrying so much about it. At least, not this soon. I see one-eyed cover. Oh, she's injured, I think. On there. She actually has a reason for one-eye cover. Ooh. I follow the teacher into the classroom and look around, partially so I won't have to meet the curious gazes of my new classmates. It's pretty spacious. The ceiling is unusually high and there's lots of space left over around and in between the desks. An entire wall taken up by blackboards and the high, old-fashioned windows only make it seem larger. The students' desks are just standard wooden desks with a shelf underneath for books and wooden chairs with metal frames. Simple and efficient. I stop walking in front of the classroom and face the other students. They all look normal, like students in any other school. But then, why would they be here? They're probably like me and have something wrong with them. Only it's just not immediately obvious. Uh-oh. Then I noticed that one of the girls seemed to be missing the thumb of her right hand. It's a little jarring. Yeah, be careful with counsel, Jesus. Despite the natural tendency to listen when someone's talking about you, I tune out the teacher's speech halfway through while he introduces me to the class. I notice a flash of dark hair and see that someone's looking at me. A girl with really long, straight hair that's pretty eye-catching. As she sees me looking back at her, she covers her face with her hands as if it will make her invisible. There's one boy with a cane leaning against the lockers at the rear of the class. It's weird someone seeing you. It's weird seeing someone so young with a cane. And then why is he smug? Why is the glasses guy smug? Another girl seems to be making some weird hand motions. Sign language. She peers at me over the rims of her glasses, then goes back to whatever she's doing. She's kind of cute. So is the cheery looking girl with pink hair sitting next to her. She's really hard to miss. Dude, you're already... I don't know how I didn't notice her the moment I walked in. Please, welcome our newest classmate. Claps his hands and so does everyone else. Except one girl in the first row who has only one hand. I cringe a little, but hide it by bowing and thanks for this applause I did not deserve. Okay. I know. Chat, hold on. Serious talk. I know when you're around someone who's disabled, you want to, you want to make sure that they feel like that they feel comfortable around you. You don't bring up their disability, you don't point it out, you don't do this, do that. But the thing is, chat, it's they kind of just want to be treated normally. They don't want people walking around eggshells for them. If you want to ask what happened, like ask it in a respectful and in a respectful way. You don't have to walk around stuff like that. So just treat them normally. Don't put them on a pedestal or stuff like that. Just, And I feel like that's what this game is about to teach us, I think. So we'll see. A collective silence tells me that I should open my mouth now. We're being like a big bro to the kids in their remedial disability classes back in high school. Yeah. It's kind of like that. They just gotta interact with them normally. It's how you would any other person. So, I'm Hisao Nakayo. And after that, tell them about your condition if you're comfortable. My hobbies are reading and soccer. Probably can't play soccer anymore. I hope to get along well with everyone, even though I'm a new student. And you're a guy that had a missing arm when you was little. Thanks to that man, you really understood a lot about disabilities, yeah. And after that, I'm being so boring. This is exactly like every self-introduction ever. I should say something more exciting. I end up saying nothing, and the teacher picks up from there. Everyone seems to be satisfied even with what little I said, though. A few girls are whispering to each other, throwing glances at me. Could have gone worse. Except for one young lady, unfortunately I think her dead. Ah, yeah. I see it here. Yikes. She's doing fine now. Yeah, no, V worded it correctly. If someone has a disability, just treat them how you would anyone else. Otherwise, just feel like a freak, even if your intentions are good. Yeah, that is true. Because they can tell. They can tell if you're walking around eggshells. They can tell if you're actively avoiding, like trying to put too much effort into making them feel normal. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just talk to them. Spend time with them, that's it. I'll listen to the teacher as he drones about getting along while letting my gaze sweep across the classroom. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently, and when he's done, they clap their hands again, which feel like a weird thing to do. The first row girl claps on this round, with her one hand against her other wrist that ends in a bandaged stump. It makes me feel a little bad. Oh man. Yeah, I remember there was this comedian that only had like, I think like he had no arms and no legs, so he was kind of just like, you know, I just saw a torso, and he, oh man, he was so fucking hilarious. The jokes that he made. I remember him saying, "Yo, I'd lend a hand, but." Oh my god. I forgot his name, but if anyone remembers the name of that comedian, probably easy to find if you googled it, but he was so funny. Loved his jokes. Makes me feel a little bad. We're going to be doing some group work today, so I'll give you a chance to talk with everyone. Is that okay with you? Yeah, it's fine with me. That's good. You can work with Takamichi. She's the class representative. She explained everything you might want to know, anything you might want to know. And who else would be able to do that better, right? How could I know? The teacher passes out the day's assignments and announces that they will be working in groups of 3. It hits me that I don't know who Hakamichi is. Slow, the teacher seems to catch my helpless expression. Oh, right. Hakamichi is right there. Shizune Hakamichi. Ah. As he calls out her name, the cute, bubbly-looking girl with bright pink hair and gold eyes wave her hand at me. I take a seat next to her by the window. Hey, I guess you're Hakamichi, right? Yeah, sure thing, Chess. Take care. It's nice to meet you. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. I'm not voicing this girl, chat. Oh, God. You got me fucked up if I'm voicing this one. Oh, shit. Ha ha ha! What? I'm caught off guard by her laughter. It's nice to meet you too, but I'm not Hakamichi. I'm Misha. This is Hakamichi. Chi-chan? Giggling, Misha points to the girl next to her. The one I saw using sign language before. It looks like she has been staring at me this whole time. She nods once nonchalantly to show that she acknowledges my presence. But only barely. She has short, yet carefully, neatly brushed hair, a pair of oval-shaped glasses balanced on the tip of the dainty nose, and dark blue eyes that seem to alternate every few seconds between analytical and slightly bored. It's nice to meet you. She immediately looks at Misha, who smiles and makes a few quick gestures with her hands. Ah, she's got that translator. Hakamichi nods and makes a few gestures of her own. I start to wonder if the teacher was messing with me, saying things like, you'll be able to talk to people, and who better to explain things to you? You see, you're a little confused, right? Right? But I understand why you would think I was Shi-chan. Shi-chan. Shi-chan is deaf, so I'm the person who translates things back and forth for her. I'm like an interpreter. She says it's nice to meet you too. You're the new student, aren't you? Well, Shi-chan, of course he is. Oh, Hunter Hermes. Oh, crap, hey. Welcome to stream. Raiders, welcome in. Thank you guys so much for raiding. Hello. How are you doing, Hunter? Hope you're doing well. Hope your stream went well. Hey. Yumi Tides, hey. How are you? My name is Koshihazora. I'm a Lunar Dragons Burns VTuber. I'm playing this VN for the first time. It's called KATAWA SHOUJO. There's no category for KATAWA SHOUJO on Twitch, so I'm kind of just, you know, just playing in no category. We had a peaceful time. Oh, that's good. That's good. What did you do? If you need to do any after stream care, please do. Please take good care of yourselves. Probably a dog. You come in and I immediately am greeted with war flashbacks. Oh. In that case, welcome back. Welcome back to this game, if that's the case. But a bit more about myself. I'm also a voice actor, and I stream on both Twitch and YouTube. So again, thank you so much for dropping by. Played a game called The Loft. I'll be heading to bed soon, but I'll hang out for a while. Yeah, sure, of course. You need to take the rest, go take some rest, but thank you. Thank you again so much for rating and for bringing your community to me. Hey CG, if you can get a shout out, I'd appreciate it. What do you voice stack? How do we tell him? Well, I voice act adult visual novels. I think that's the proper way to word it. Adult visual novels and adult-centric video games. See? We speak eloquently in here. But hello everyone. Welcome. Okay. So. Next dialogue. Lemon, welcome to the stream. You're staying due to chaos. How are you doing? Pat the Dragon, arigato. Thank you. Appreciate it. He seems like a very interesting person, doesn't he? We knew there was going to be a new student, but we didn't know you'd be here today. So soon. Hee-chan, right? Hee-chan. Yep. It fits, doesn't it? Oh, probably a dog is now part of the Dragon's Den. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah. The game being played doesn't have a category on Twitch, but for those who missed the earlier parts of the game, we are a guy with a heart condition that is now this is our first day in a school for disabled students and whatnot. Did I say it out loud? It's just a surprise. I've never liked that nickname. I don't really see how. It fits! You look just like I imagined. I love that. Yeah, you look just like a Hee-chan. I wonder why everyone seems to think so. Akamichi taps her fingers on the desk to get Misha's attention. They gesture back and forth to each other excitedly, their hands ablur. Might be a rare game. Might be. Misha seems a little overwhelmed. Sorry about that. Chi-chan wants you to know that she's the class rep. So if there's anything you need to know, you can feel free to ask her. Do you like the school so far? We can show you around a little if you haven't had the time to walk around and familiarize yourself with it. Misha stumbles with the hard word a bit, making it stick out in their otherwise fluid translation. Thanks. That would be pretty helpful. Yeah, I just kind of came straight to class today. Hahaha! That's no good. You should always try to learn as much as you can about where you're going before you go there. Not just with school either. Always. Even if it's a trip to the convenience store. Really, Shi-chan? Oh my god. Her energy. Oh my god. This is hard. This is a hard energy to muster right now. Learn about where you're going. I guess I didn't bother to do that. Or just didn't care enough to do so. I didn't look forward to this, even if I committed myself to go along with it. Half-assedly. But anyway, maybe she had 5 monster drinks. That's very bubbly energy. Reminds me of Miss Audie over there. Audie? Bubbly? Yeah. Yeah, probably. I don't say anything, and Misha signs something that ends in a shrug. What was that? Seems like it was about me. I feel like slumping over in my seat. Both of them are smiling, but that shrug hit me unexpectedly deeply. You look down. Are you okay? Don't take it the wrong way, please. I hate it when people are afraid to ask questions. That's how people learn things. By asking. Asking for help is perfectly normal. As much as needing help. Needing help. Whoa, suddenly can't speak there. Stop looking like you just failed the test. Stop looking like you just failed the test. Oh my god. Alright. Ah, and another thing. You don't have to call Shi-chan something so formal like Hakamichi or class rep all the time. Just call her Chi-chan. Okay, maybe that's too casual. Maybe Shizune would be more appropriate. Yep. Shizune is fine. Okay, that would be a lot easier for me. I feel a lot more at ease. Both of them seem so friendly, so I feel like an idiot for being so apprehensive earlier. Especially about Shizune, who I assumed would be all business. Well, she still seems like that. Just less so, I guess. Huh? Oh, right. You haven't even touched the assignment. We should start work now, or Chi-chan will get mad. The assignment is also kind of long, so we should start now if we want to finish it before the end of class. That too! Shizune glares at the two of us impatiently. I don't need to know sign language to understand that. Okay. I get the message. After class, we can take a walk around the grounds together. It's a nice day today, okay? Uh-oh. Chat? Please forgive me for that. Fucking hell. Hold on, give me a bit. Oh my god. Don't clip that! Don't clip that. Okay, you know what? Just clip it. Whatever, chat. Whatever makes you happy. Clip it from the first sneeze up to the last. Whatever you want. Wait a minute. Not again. Fuck. I think something's irritating my nose. Is it allergy season? Nope, I don't have allergies. I actually don't have allergies. Boy sneeze? God damn it, V.
The assignment is actually very challenging to get through, combining aspects of being both difficult and unnecessarily long. Still, we finished it a few minutes earlier than anyone else in the class. Despite our late start, Shizune and Misha are really capable. They're quite different, though. The class rep is as calm and professional as she looks, while Misha is a lot more playful and girlish, not to mention a little more easily distracted. To be honest, the two of them did most of the work. I feel guilty about that. Chotto matte. Give me a bit, chat. Hold up. No. Okay. The clock tower bells ring, signaling the end of the period. Time for lunch. Without knowing what else to do, I follow Misha, who is beckoning me into the hallway and down the stairs. We descend even below the lobby where I met Muto, down to the bottom floor. My guess is 60, 25, 15 for the group's participation. Most likely. Just like everything in the school, the cafeteria seems too spacious and oddly modern in contrast to the classic exterior. Its big windows open to the courtyard towards the main gate. It's the cafeteria! Her enthusiastic statement of the obvious makes people around us stare, but Misha doesn't seem to care, so we proceed to the line. There's a rather long list of menu options, which seems great until I realize that many of them are to accommodate students who need special diets. How nice. It almost feels like I'm back at the hospital, eating portions measured with scientific precision to meet the needs of the patients. I pick something at random and follow Shizune to a table, sitting opposite of her. As I nibble indifferently at the food I'd rather not eat, Misha pokes me in the side to get my attention and points to Shizune. I don't understand sign, so the point escapes me. Maybe looking at a person who talks to you is proper and polite? You wanna know something? What? About anything. We're your guides, so you should ask if there is something. Ask about deafness, yeah. She's an intrigues me and I kind of want to ask something about her. But I can't really ask about something that personal, can I? Yes you can, dude. Just ask away. I can't come up with anything else to ask, so I just focus on my food while the girls talk between themselves. Really? Yo, what the fuck? Misha and Shizune sign back and forth very animatedly, throwing sideways glances at me, but Misha refrains from translating. Maybe they're talking about secret girl stuff or something. I quickly notice a conversation in sign is not enough to fill silence. We arrive in the classroom early, but we're not the first. Oh, what's the one-eye covered girl, chat? It's the one-eye covered girl. That dark-haired girl I noticed before is slumped over her desk at the last row. Oh! Oh, she a little shy, chat. She a little shy. She jumps a little when Misha crashes into the room with the elegance of a rhino. She shrinks deeper into her seat. I can feel her tension all the way from here. As if she were slowly turning into stone just from her presence. Misha and Shizune either don't notice or don't mind it, as they walk directly past her to their seats and begin to converse. Oh, I'm left wondering about her, even when the classroom slowly fills with the other students, and finally, the teacher. Getting through the rhythm of school feels strange. It's as if my brain remembers how this is done, but my body doesn't. Towards the end of the class, I start yawning and counting the minutes left. I shouldn't be this tired on my first day of school. Maybe it's the long time spent at the hospital that made me like this. I'm even feeling physically weak and lifeless. Before long, the final bell rings. School's finally over for the day. Beside me, Misha and Susan are having a short conversation. After a bit of deliberation, Misha turns to me. Unfortunately, we can't stay and show you around today, Hee-chan. We got there already, since there's a lot of work for us to do. We'll find your way around here, I'm sure of it. Wait. The teacher said I'd have to see the nurse. Where'd I have to go? Is that so? We can at least show you that much. Come on! The nurses have their own building, so you have to go outside. Yeah, new school and familiar surroundings, still recovering for his heart. Yeah, definitely super fucking tiring. We joined the flow of students making their way down the stairwell and outside, with the girls pointing out other senior classrooms in the same hallway as ours. When we got outside, the girls make their way to a smaller building right next to the school. It's built in the same style, so it looks like it's actually part of the main building. This is the auxiliary building here. There's a lot of official and important stuff inside, like the Yamaku Foundation office and all the nurses' office. They even have a swimming pool. How's that official? Don't be silly, Hee-chan. It's for physical therapy, of course. Anyway, all the nursing staff facilities are in there too. That nurse's office on the first floor. You'll be fine from here, right? We'll be going then. See you tomorrow. Yeah, thanks. Bye. A whole building for stuff that has nothing to do with the actual education. I guess it's necessary for a place like this. I walk in, hoping that this really will be only a quick visit like the teacher said. On a white door on the left is a green cross with the text head nurse and a nameplate. A voice from the inside responds to my knock almost immediately, but I can't quite make it out. It sounded a bit like an invitation to open the door, so I invite myself further in. Whoa! This is themed? The room is not large, and it smells strange. A friendly-looking man turns around on his office chair to face me as I enter. Yeah, you can tell when you're in an infirmary or a clinic or an emergency room because the smell of disinfectant and medicine is just very overwhelming. His desk is neat and tidy, but the bin under the table is overflowing with used medical utensils. There are at least a dozen coffee cup rings lingering on the desk. Does the cafeteria have a little section of food for the people? Is this? Yeah, of course. Most likely. There's still multiple ways to get your nutrients. So, yeah. Hello there! What can I do for you today? He's young looking and sort of rugged, with the dimples on his cheeks wash that impression away when he smiles. Are you the nurse? He smells like a person who has heard this very same question hundreds of times. Why, yes, I am. It says so on the door, no? You can call me by my name or just the nurse like everyone else. Of course, I shake off my confusion, realizing I probably should grab his extended hand. They gave my mans the snazzy BGM but didn't dirty with the mop top. Excuse me! Mop top here. Excuse me, mop. His handshake is rather firm and friendly. Right, I'm a new student and my homeroom teacher told me to come and meet you. My name is Hisao Nakai. His eyes light up with revelation and he snaps his fingers. Oh, you're that Nakai! I was just reading your file in the morning. Some kind of chronic arrhythmia and related congenital heart muscle deficiency, right? He gestures me to sit down in a vacant armchair in front of his desk. Yes. Good. Well, you've probably been brief about the school enough, so I'll just go over this quickly. We have all kinds of facilities available, mostly physical therapy and such. There's always someone from your staff around, even at night, so never hesitate to call us if there is a problem. The famous 24-hour nursing staff. Wow. This is like a hospital. Well, not exactly. For instance, we don't do brain surgery here. This joke feels so out of place that I'm left thinking why I even said it. Yeah, guess that's really weird how so many medical people at school. You'll get used to it. I'm not sure of that myself, but don't let the nurse know it. Now, let me just find your file again. While he searches for something from his computer and shuffles stacks of papers around, I let my gaze wander around the room. It's the epitome of generic, I like to say. Beige walls and ceilings, dark gray laminate flooring, and all the equipment you'd expect from a school nurse's office. Even the ridiculous educational posters are hanging on all 4 walls, reminding me to eat properly 3 times a day and from all the food groups. Eat three times a day? Eat 3 times a day? From all food groups? I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. I'm pretty sure that's a myth. I'm pretty sure it's a myth. I think you're fine only eating one time a day, but you know, a small amount so you don't get too food dependent. Yeah. Yeah. Motherfucker, you don't even do that. What? Eat one time? I do. And you know what a day is, right? A day is 24 hours. A day is 24 hours. So if you eat one meal at least once every 24 hours, if you eat one meal every 24 hours, that's still eating once a day. Yeah. Take that. Yeah. Get dabbed on. I'm dabbing. Right now I'm dabbing. See, I'm dabbing. You guys can't see I'm dabbing. His body hates him. I'm pretty sure it does. I can't even argue with that. Smiling, the nurse draws a thick file from a stack of similarly thick files and opens it. So, you already have medication for the arrhythmia. So just remember to take your pills every morning or it won't be much help. Every morning and evening or it won't be much help. Someone needs to cook him soup or something. I can cook. I'm just too lazy to cook for myself. Literally, I'm so lazy to cook for myself, chat. You guys have no idea. Like when Light was here, when she visited, I was so excited to cook like twice a day. I was so excited to cook twice a day. I wanted to cook for her, for us to eat lunch and dinner, and it was fun. But now that I'm alone, and now that I know that I only have to take care of myself, I'm kind of lazy. I only cook when it's for someone else, unfortunately. Yeah. So, I don't know. Yeah, I only cook when it's for someone else. I'm pretty sure my stovetop is collecting dust right now. Yeah, so yeah, that's the life of Kyoshi Hazara. Apart from that, do you do any sports? Rash stuff like, I don't know, boxing. He grins to his own joke, but I don't. Well, I played soccer occasionally with some classmates. Alright, I'm afraid I'm going to have to recommend you refrain from doing that. At least, for the time being. Oh. What do you mean, oh? Dude, 1 month into my heart condition. No, like 2 weeks into my heart condition, I already know. You can't do that. You can't run, you can't jog. You can't fucking do this, do that. You can't fall in love too hard. That was a joke that my doctor told me. You can't fall in love too hard. I'm like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Just don't. My lack of reaction makes him raise an eyebrow, but really I'm not that bothered by him forbidding me to kick a ball around. I guess I never did it out of burning passion for the sport, just to have something to do.
Any kind of concussion might be very dangerous to your heart. Risking another attack is not a good idea. You knew what you shouldn't have been doing, yet you did it, you goofy bitch. Like what?
Like what? Tell me.
Go on, tell me. What did I do that I was forbidden from doing? I followed instructions very carefully.
Was it the falling in love too hard part? Because I might be guilty of that. Risking another attack is not a good idea. Was the previous one caused by a sudden concussion to the chest area? There's no mention of the cause in your papers.
2 weeks is not 1 month of rest.
It is rest, CT.
I was sitting all day and laying down all day. That's rest. Sitting, laying down, sitting, laying down. I wasn't standing up too much. I wasn't walking around too much.
It is rest. It is rest.
I think I'll give you a 50% discount. I don't think that's how it works.
Not exactly. I sidestepped the question acceptedly, and he glances at me over his papers, with a more serious expression on his face.
Still, you need to keep your body healthy, so some exercise would do you good. You have physical therapy and such available, as I said, but I don't think you're gonna need such heavy measures. Just get some light exercise regularly. Brisk walks or even light jogging. Jumping rope. No. I wasn't even allowed to do this. Like jumping rope or light jogging, that would have killed me. Brisk walks was dangerous.
So I was told.
You were?
Very good. At any rate, and I'm sure you've been told this before, you just need to take care and not to overexert yourself.
I'm sorry, Doc. You're gonna have to translate that last part for me. I don't understand what that means. Yo, can anyone translate that to me in English? Or Luna Cruisin? What does he mean by you need to take care and not overexert yourself? What? Someone needs to translate that for me. I'm lost. But what does he mean by that? Translation, don't act dumb. Dumb? I'm good at dumb. But that's my B. Dum dum. No, you're the dum dum. Dum dum. He wags his fingers to emphasize. I love how council all just sent staring emojis in the line chat. Yeah. Appreciate it. Yeah, see, this is why I think you're 15 years old. He wags his finger to emphasize the point. No need, really. I've heard this 1,000 times already. Absolutely no unnecessary risks. Take care of yourself. What is that supposed to mean, chat? Why is this game giving me languages that I don't understand? What? What? No. No, don't tell me again. What does he mean by that? Slap it in the face. What? Who? The nurse? I'm a slap in the face? I can slap the nurse in the face. I can do that. I can do that. Okay, I'll go in now. I'll go. Whoa. Yeah, sorry about that, nurse. My apologies.
Okay. He goes over my papers one more time and sets them on the desk, obviously content. Good, that's it then. Come meet me if you ever need something. I'm ushered out before I even realized it. A quick visit indeed. I end up standing in front of the main building and the auxiliary building, although to my eyes they still look one and the same. It's the first real look I get at the other students, so I watch people coming out of the school, going towards the gate or the dorms. Everyone seems to know where they're going, and I still keep thinking that most of them don't look too special for being students at a special school. Then again, neither do I. Does that make me one of them? One of us. I should go somewhere too, to prevent me from getting lost. It's around dinner time, but I feel tired instead of hungry. The weariness in me only grows as I trudge towards the dorms, set a little way apart from the main building complex. There's a garden of sorts between the school and the dorms. Oh, what's going on? Shrubbery, flowers, and that overbearing smell of fresh cut grass that fills the atmosphere. It dawns on my tired mind that the smell feels novel because I haven't been outside at all for so long. The dorm building is big and made of red brick. Like the others, it feels too pompous for what it is, so I push forward, going inside. It takes more time than necessary to fish out the key I was given from my pocket. Room 119. What?! $119? Are you... I feel like this game is targeted at me. This game is so targeted. For context, chat, 119 is a very special number for me. Like, extremely special. Don't tell me your hospital room is 119. I wish. But no, it's because it's a special, very special number. That's why you always notice, like, sometimes it's Kyoshi 19 or, you know, stuff like that. You see the number 19 a lot when it comes to me, right? Yeah. Because, 119 or January 19th was the anniversary for my first ever relationship. And ever since then, of course, first it was a coincidence, but then my second relationship also started at 119. Yeah, legit. My second relationship also started on January 19, so I always think that January 19 is a very special day. So, yeah. Hell, for those of you who will gain access to my credit card, the first 4 digits of my credit card PIN is 0119. Yeah, you just need my physical credit card first, then you guys can use it. You can guess the last 2 numbers. It's the year of when my first relationship started. I don't mind telling you guys. It's not like you guys are gonna get my fucking credit card anyway. And even then, the year's all over the place. Despite the ornate exterior, the inside of the dorm is fairly new, functional, and boring. Just like in the main building, the halls and doors are wide to accommodate wheelchairs. The same goes for the elevators at the ends of the hallways. I poke my head around the corner of the common room door. Inside, a few students are watching the television. One nods and gives a quick hello before turning back to the TV. Seems that only the girls around here are sociable. I suppose that's perfectly fine with me. I climb the stairs to the upper floor. Here, small corridors branch off from the main hallway. Each of these minor halls seem to have a toilet and shower, as well as 4 rooms. About halfway down the hall, I spy room 119. The nameplates on the rooms adjacent to mine are blank. I guess there's 2 of us here. Light shines from below the door of room 117, so I knock lightly. Hello? Is anyone home? From inside, I hear a few movements, then the clicking of way more locks than I thought these doors had. After a moment, the door squeaks open. A bespectacled boy is standing in the doorway. Why is Harry Potter here? We actually have Harry Potter. He was looking at me very intently through his extremely thick eyeglasses. Who is it? Blind? No, at least not completely. Why would he have eyeglasses if he was? He leans closer to me until our noses are almost touching. His breath stinks of like. You know, you are legally disabled if your eyesight is really bad. You don't have to be blind. It's all Nakai. I'm moving into the next room. I thought I should introduce my... His face suddenly brightens in realization, and he stands back upright, thrusting his hand out in smiling greeting, almost straight to my diaphragm. Oh no, I was gonna give him a British accent because he looks like Harry Potter. But now he talks like this? Oh god, how do I... This is gonna sound so cursed and British. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm so sorry. Oh, sup dude. The name's Kenji. God, what the fuck? Hi. I take Kenji's sweaty hand and shake it. Why is it sweaty? Why is his hand sweaty? Hello? Just make him talk like that one dude you thought was black in real life. I can't talk like that, dude. I'm gonna get cancelled on Twitter if I do. I take Kenji's sweaty hand and shake it, still a little rattled by the sudden change of attitude and vehement welcome. There was some suspicious looking people going in and out of your room earlier. God. CT, give me permission. Now. Give me permission now. I need it from you. Give me the pass, CT. Give me the pass. Not that pass. The lesser pass. I need it now. I need it in writing, CT. Give me the pass. So I can voice act this guy properly. Come on. Give me the hood pass, CT. The hood pass. I need the hood pass. Come on, man. I need the hood pass. Oh shit. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Greetings, my friend. You have been given the seal of approval. Go off.
What did you say? Say it again.
You have been given the seal of approval. Go off.
No. You have to say what you are first. So people don't misunderstood.
As the residential black African American individual of the Gummy Den, you have been given the seal of approval.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, let's go. Appreciate it. Let's go. I'll see you, man. Take care. Woo! This is it, my boys. It's happening. There was some Hey yo,
Here we go. Alright. Yo. There's some sketchy folk rolling in and out of your spot earlier. Ah! You got any ops, bro? Oh, damn it. It's probably my parents. Your parents, Ka? Ka, you sure? Cause they could have been some other people too. Can't judge a book by its cover, you know? Oh, God. It's how the place proverb is left hanging between us awkwardly as I try to think of some way to respond. I say the chances are high enough. He shudders and makes some exaggerated hand gestures. You're a braver man than me, Hisao. Me? I don't think I could trust no motherfuckers. Only wanna trust myself, you know? You dig? Does that mean I shouldn't get to know you either? Thinks about this for a while. Alright, I'll bite. Damn, you're smarter than you look. I can respect that. Maybe. What do you look like? Hope not smart. He squints his eyes and leans closer again, but I lean backwards to dodge it. Never mind, cuh. The mayor. With that, he turns and fumbles around for a moment in search of the door handle and shuts the door behind him. Skull grunts. I slide the key into the lock of the door marked 119. Whoa! Holy, that is a comfy ass looking bed! Bleak beige walls, white linen, a desk made of some type of light wood, ugly curtains. It's Noah's room, impersonal, like my hospital room was. My bags are sitting at the foot of my bed, looking a lot emptier than they did this morning. The closet is sitting open, stocked with my clothes. Also, it seems that there are a number of school uniforms hanging there as well. I note the pinned to sleeve of one of the shirts. Hi, Yi-chan. We've unpacked your things and made your bed. They said that if these don't fit, then you should go to the office tomorrow. If you have any problems, you can always call us. Love, Mom and Dad. Well, at least I don't have to worry about unpacking. Kind of hope I would've, then there'd be something to do. It's still too early. I put the note down on the desktop and lie down on the bed, feeling drained. Lying there makes me want to read something, but I have nothing with me. I wonder if the hospital conditioned me for wanting to read whenever I have nothing to do. The restless urge just keeps growing until I have to stand up. Maybe it's stress or something. I was pretty nervous about it before coming and I was pretty nervous about it before coming and for the entire day too. I still am, I think. Wait, they didn't even stay around to see you off after? They just straight dead? Yeah, I know, right? Some parents. Damn. I have to distract myself somehow, so I won't be this unnatural all the time. Tomorrow, I'll go borrow some books from the library. Yeah, I'll do that. But for now... The bottles of medications neatly arranged on my night table catch my eye. I pick up one and shake it just to hear the contents rattle inside, and then read the glued-on pharmacy label. Isao Nakai, 2 tablets daily to stay alive. This sounds so messed up to put on like a note, but like it's effective. On my medicine case, I drew a heart with like a crack on it or something. And I still have it. Actually, I still have it. Let me see what I wrote there. Yeah. Oh, here it is. Okay, so my heart medication says with the hearts. Oh man, there's a lot of meds here. Listen to all of these meds real quick, chat. Listen to the amount. There's a fuck ton. But yeah, it says here how many pills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. For that one, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. For that one, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. For this one, 32, 31, 32, 33, 34, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. 41. Let's see. 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 127 pills. So, yeah. See, you making a Minecraft reference makes me. This is why I think you're 15 years old. Anyway, just kidding. But yeah, there's a lot of pills. Per day? No, if I remember, let me check my. If I remember, my schedule back then was around 4 or 5 pills a day. Heart meds, hearts. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like 5 a day. 1 tablet, 2 weeks every morning. 2 tablets, 2 weeks every morning, 2 tablets for 2 weeks every night. 1 tablet every 6 hours, 1 tablet every 8 hours, and then 1 tablet every 12 hours. I say tablet, but pills and tablets are kind of just co-exchange it. Yeah, that was my medication. Yeah. Yeah, lots of pills, chat. Lots of pills. It doesn't really say that, but it could just as well. Oh, okay. It's kind of twisted, having your life depend on chemicals like this. I resent it a little, but what choice do I have?
With a sigh, I begin my new daily ritual of taking the right number of pills from each bottle, being careful to check the correct dosages. I lie down again, feeling hollow and uncertain. And after that, I keep staring at the blank, unfamiliar ceiling for a long time. It doesn't start looking any more familiar, not even after darkness falls and long shadows draw across my room like fingers. The sheets feel slightly more comfortable, warm and nest-like against the chill that passes for room temperature here. Soon, the lighter shade of darkness that is the ceiling looks like every ceiling does at night. It becomes the only thing I recognize anymore. The night beckons me to sleep, and I feel the coldness of unfamiliarity and fear creeping up my spine once again. I keep drifting further away from the world I knew.
Good place to end it here. He is awake. Let's go. Alright. Arigato. Okay. Yeah, that was Katawa Shoujo. We have a new game to finally finish, and I'm pretty excited. The protagonist is very relatable, for me at least. His thoughts and his how he feels, so we'll see where it goes. I wonder where the romance part comes in, but hey, we'll see, right? I guess we have to choose a route on who to romance, I think. What's in the extras portion? It's gonna be a tearjerker. Yo, choose a romance. Chat, it really has to be the one I cover. I'm curious about her. This one too in the front. We'll see where the story goes. Library. Okay, so Ingrid reads stuff. Hopefully we can learn more. We definitely will. In future episodes. I will reschedule this game for Monday, so we can continue off immediately, because on Saturday we have no stream because of WWE Backlash. And on Sunday we have just chat, so yeah. Anyway, what do you guys think so far? Roblox Friday tomorrow. Let's go. I think I need to have tissues on hand for Monday. Who says it's going to be that bad on Monday? So who knows? We'll see. I also have some plans, some big announcements soon. So we'll see what happens, yeah? Ooh, what does he mean by that, chat? What does he mean by a big announcement soon? Well, I'll tell you guys at some point. Wouldn't you like to know, better chat? Can we not do the Fusel FPS tomorrow? Starting to see some players with questionable aim on the enemy team lately. Yeah, sure thing. Yeah, we'll do some either horror games or comedy games. Don't worry about it. Yeah, big announcement. Nothing negative, okay? I don't want to scare people. It's not a negative announcement. It's positive. It's a good thing for the stream. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We need some positive announcements. Yeah. Yeah, we do. We do. That's true. So, well, we'll do that. We'll time to take my ass to bed. Yep, take your ass to bed, CT. Ooh, you are not. Yep, ending the stream. Not gonna read that message. Hey, I can't believe Sita's giving you the green light to say these things. But, I think I know who you are. Shut up. Anyway, thank you guys so much for dropping by. I'm gonna end the stream here before things get, before people start questioning things. I do not want that to happen. Let's raid. Can we raid someone real quick? Let's raid Sivna. She's another Drago. You guys know Drago, right? So please go on Twitch so we can raid her, or just lurk around, whatever you guys need to do. So send her some love. Send our Drago, our Void Drago, some love. Anyway, thank you guys so much for dropping by. And it's fucking insane. Nathan, you have wrong. CT, Adi, Alter, V, Chess, Hunter, Umitides, probably a dog, Lemon, and Nagato. And those of you lurking in the back, you guys know who you are. Thank you so much. Take care and stay safe. The kind teacher, I love you all. Have a great rest of your day and night. And as always, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Roblox. Matashita. Bye-bye. I will now be sending the raid message that you guys will be using, so please wait for the raid to start. Also, don't forget your daily cheese. Don't forget the cheese, chat. Trend the back. Actually, I did buy some cheese earlier. It was this, what was it? It tasted really nice. It was this, fuck. What was it called again? What did you like to know?